Um, Kokik, if you're still there, man, yeah, let me know what happened on esports. I didn't really see it, but as I said, man, yeah, Man City obviously got Liverpool on the weekend. Um, you know what? It's a must-win game, really. I'd say for both teams. Liverpool again, they've had their last two games have been a draw. Everton and Aston Villa, and then obviously they're away at the Etihad. And yeah, I think that City City need to win definitely to keep their top four hopes alive, and obviously claw back 3 points on Liverpool as well. I still believe City will get will get in the top two. You know, but Liverpool obviously again their last two games they've dropped points, so they're going to be wanting to rectify that. Again, I think with Liverpool as well, um, drawing yesterday um, against Aston Villa, I think I think Liverpool are kind of I wouldn't say they're going through the motions, but I think they're kind of dropping off at the moment, and maybe a lot of games are getting to them now, too many fixtures, I don't know, but I think there's been a drop off in their performance, but I think at the moment in the league they're still comfortable and maybe they might have another gear to go into, but I think that for sure they're going to need to definitely. I mean, if they can get a point away from at Man City again, it's a good point. But I think Man City will be coming all out to win this game, especially after the beating that they received yesterday against Man City. You know, so yeah, for sure, man. The game against Aston Villa, again at Villa Park is always going to be tough. Under Unai Emery, Villa are actually a very good. They're actually a very good team. Obviously, Champions League as well, and I think I believe they've got Lille. I think in the next round to get into the last 16. So again, they might be focusing on that really. Obviously, first time they've been in Champions League for years. I think um, it might have actually be the first time. I don't know. I'm not too sure. Let me know. But yeah, as I said, I think yeah, Liverpool. I think the fact that they avoided defeat in the end. Obviously still a point gained, you would say. But yeah, I think there's still a long way to go anyway. And obviously Arsenal got West Ham at the weekend, and I actually think this game could actually be a draw between Arsenal and West Ham. I think obviously Arsenal ain't got no striker, and I think against Leicester they were quite fortunate. I know Mikel Merino come off the bench and got two goals, but I think against better opposition, because to be fair, Leicester were Leicester actually played quite well, but obviously Leicester ain't great, you know what I mean? And obviously they haven't got enough quality, so that's why they didn't end up getting the goal at the end. But yeah, I think Arsenal are gonna have tough times ahead, because them not having an actual striker, I think could come back to haunt them, especially against better teams. And it wouldn't surprise me if West Ham get a draw, because I think they've got threats on the break in Mohamed Kudus and obviously Jared Bowen as well. I'm not sure if Paqueta is going to be fit. Obviously he's another player with quality that will add to their team. So but yeah, I think Arsenal will be looking at that game against Liverpool and Aston Villa yesterday and thinking it's an opportunity for them to claw some points back on Liverpool, But again, there's still a long way to go, and we have to wait and see how it all unfolds. But yeah, I'm sticking with Man City to try to pip Arsenal to second spot. I still think it's Liverpool's to lose, but again, there's still a lot of games to be played, and we'll have to just wait and see what happens. But yeah, for sure, I think there's going to be a lot of twists and turns, really. Um, so yeah, guys, any questions, man? Make sure you throw some of your questions in the chat. As I said, make sure you subscribe to my channel at Gav Goes In on YouTube. I'm on Twitter, on Instagram, I'm on TikTok as well. And guys, yeah, make sure you smash that like button and show us some support, man. Be much appreciated. But yeah, what other games were happening? I think yeah, Monaco and Benfica. Benfica actually went through. I believe it was it 4-3 on aggregate? I think it might have been. Um, Benfica at home. I think their striker Pavlidis, Greek striker. To be fair, he's causing problems. I mean, I remember watching Benfica against Barcelona, and Pavlidis actually got a hat trick in the first half. Um, so yeah, I think if I believe, did he actually get four? He might have actually got four. Was it three he got against Barcelona? But yeah, he's causing problems in this Champions League. So I think whatever team he plays against next, they can't really sleep on him, because he's actually causing problems in this competition. I don't think Benfica will go any further than next round. To be honest with you, but yeah, they got through against Monaco at home. PSG absolutely battered Brest, and again, it's weird because obviously Brest play in their league, in Liga, but I think it ended up being 10-0 on aggregate. I think it's safe to say that Brest gave up, if I'm honest with you. Because there's no excuse to be getting beat 10-0 on aggregate in the Champions League. I think when that happens, I think it's safe to say that, you know, um, teams like that really they should be making a better account of themselves. They're never going to beat PSG, let's be honest, because PSG have a lot of quality in their team. But for it to end up 10-0 on aggregate, 7-0 at home, yeah, that's poor. So yeah, but I think PSG next round, I think they play. Who is it? I believe PSG play the winners of. Who is it again? I see it yesterday. It might be. Yeah, I think PSG play the winners of Bayer Leverkusen and no, it's not Bayer Leverkusen because Bayer Leverkusen are playing Atletico Madrid. Yeah, sorry. So Bayer Leverkusen or Atletico Madrid, I think, play Real Madrid, and then PSG play Barcelona or I can't remember who Barcelona are playing. Um, So yeah, there's some good ties for next round, last 16. Big up Midoriya. Big up. As I say, make sure you smash that like button. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. If you got any questions to put in the chat, make sure you throw them in. Just talking about the Champions League yesterday. Juventus yesterday getting beat by who did they play? Juventus. PSV. Yeah, PSV beating them. Again, there's been some surprising teams. You look at Club Brugge as well. Club Brugge beating Atalanta. Yeah, I'm all good, Midolia. I'm all good, man. I'm all good. Um, yeah, how you doing? Obviously, make sure you subscribe to my channel. But yeah, yeah, PSV beating Juventus. Again, Juventus have been a bit of a weird team this season. Not doing too well in Serie A as well under Thiago Motta. Um, and getting beat yesterday by PSV, who you probably would have expected them to beat. You know. So yeah, they're going for a bit of a change as well. Just like a lot of teams. Yeah, big up, man. Big up, Midolia. Big up for subscribing. You got any questions for me? But but yeah, I think there were some surprises. Again, Club Brugge beating Atalanta, which I didn't see coming. And obviously we've heard the fallout from um Gasperini criticizing Ademola Lookman for missing the penalty, even though Lookman, as we all know, was the one that scored the hat trick against Bayer Leverkusen, who are unbeaten, to win the Europa. So for him to come out and criticize him is a bit harsh. Well, no, to be fair, it's not even a bit harsh. It's weird, I would say. And it's not like that was the crucial penalty for them to win the game. They were still, I think, two or three. I think they were 3-1 behind actually. Funny enough. Um, so yeah, that was harsh to be. That was uncalled for, I would say. But yeah, these things happen. What other games were there? Uh, Who else is playing? Who else? Oh yeah, Borussia Dortmund held on obviously from the first leg 3-0 against who they play? Sporting Lisbon. I know Guirassy missed the penalty, but again they're already 3-0 up, so it's just a case of just maintaining the performance and just getting through really. But yeah, I think this next round is going to be interesting because I think there are some teams that I didn't expect to go through. Club Brugge, PSV, but again, the fact that one of the favourites are out in Man City, you know, um, I think Real Madrid, whoever they play between Atletico Madrid and Bayer Leverkusen, I think that could be one of the ties of the round, because to be fair, I'd like to see Real Madrid play Bayer Leverkusen and see how that goes. Um, yeah, big up, Midoriya. Yeah, no problem, man. Thanks for coming through anyway. Um, yeah, I would like to. I would like to see. I would like to see Bayer Leverkusen up against Real Madrid. I think that'd be a good tie. You know, obviously, yeah, you too, man. Big up, Midoriya. I'd like to see how Bayer Leverkusen match up against Real Madrid because there'll be some interesting battles in that game. If you look at Vinicius Junior, obviously up against well, obviously they play a three at the back by Leverkusen, but you've got Jeremy Frimpong playing as a right wing back. Obviously Vinicius from the left, you know, and then obviously right side centre back will be Tapsoba, Edmund Tapsoba. So having Tapsoba and Frimpong up against Vinicius Junior and even Furlan Mendy on that side, that would be a good battle. And then you've got Florian Wirtz, you know, playing in them half spaces. You know, who they're gonna choose to play there. It might be Valverde at right back still, you know, and then they might play Chouameni in there as well. But Florian Wirtz in them half spaces is very dangerous, you know. But then you got Valverde, who's very good defensively, and again, Chouameni, again as we know, you know, very tenacious in the tackle. So that'd be a good contest. And then again, you've got Mbappe up against Jonathan Tah. You know, Jonathan Tah very physical. Mbappe's got the pace. You know, so there'll be some good matchups there. You know, Bellingham up against Granit Xhaka as well. I think Granit Xhaka, to be fair, could do a number on Bellingham. Could rough him up. You know, obviously with his experience as well. So yeah, there are some good matchups there. So I would like to see Bayer Leverkusen up against Real Madrid. But then again, if it's Atletico Madrid, Madrid derby, you know, both teams know each other's team very well. You know, obviously we know how Simeone is going to set up, and quite recently they played actually as well, 1-1 draw. So yeah, I think whoever plays against Real Madrid in the next round, I think for sure is going to be interesting. So yeah, look forward to that. Um, and again, obviously Barcelona. I can't remember who Barcelona are playing actually. Guys, if you know who Barcelona are playing Champions League next round, be sure to throw that in the chat. I can't actually remember who they're playing. But I know if they do win their game, I think they play PSG, if I remember. And again, that'll be a good tie, you know. Um so yeah, I think there's some good matchups that are to be made next round for Champions League for sure. We'll have to wait and see. Any news on Man United, guys? Any news on Man United? Um I heard today that there's talk about Cunha. Well, again, is Cunha going to happen? It's very unlikely, to be honest with you. It all depends on what money Man United have. The outgoings as well. Um, Again, I'm sick and tired of talking about the summer transfer window. I think to be talking about the summer transfer window now is very premature because again, we don't know if this manager is going to be here. you know, um, because as I said yesterday, this manager's got 3 games to save his career at United, I believe, because I believe they come out with these, if Man United come out of these 3 games and there's no there's no winning any of these 3 games, I don't see how you could possibly keep the manager. I know obviously you still got Europa League, but I think it's going to be a problem to be fair. And I think what it depends on what Ineos have in their mind, because for sure, man, they brought in Amarim not to be doing the kind of job he's doing now for sure, because you'd been better off just keeping Ten Hag or just keeping Van Nistelrooy in charge until end of the season. The fact that they got in Amarim, you know, they obviously knew Amarim. Obviously saw Amarim as doing a better job than what he's doing now. Again, United were 4 points off of the top four to be where they are now in 15th position. Like again, they never foresaw that. So yeah, it's mad. But I think we have to just wait and see what the plans are. This game against Everton for me is crucial for Amarim. Because off of the back of a loss against Tottenham, and to be fair, there wasn't really much wrong with that performance, I would say, against Tottenham. But again, is this a sign of the expectations falling with this team? Because there's not much to be expected. I think obviously United did miss a lot of chances that they should have buried, but United want to get back to winning ways, and again, you can't keep losing games because it breeds a losing mentality. And I think against Everton, Everton are gonna come out flying as well under David Moyes. Obviously, that Goodison Park crowd as well is going to be on top of them. So, and they're going to know Man United will be there for the taking, especially with a lot of the injuries as well. So, Amorim's going to need to set up in a way where he needs to be on the front foot. I would say. I think United need to be on the front foot and show and push Everton back. I think if United go into this game, especially with a defensive kind of mindset, I think they're going to invite pressure onto themselves. And again, going forward, you take out Joshua Zirkzee. Really and truly, there isn't too much quality in that final third because I don't rate or don't trust Garnacho, Hoyland, Ericsson, as we know, has got quality, but he hasn't been playing. Bruno Fernandes is a problem. So yeah, I'm happy with Dorgu. But Dorgu's a new signing. Um, Kobe Manu's out injured still. Ahmad's out for the season. You know, there's talk about Toby Collier being back, I think, and someone else is meant to be back. Is it Ugarte? Again, Ugarte hasn't got the quality. Um, so yeah, there's problems, man. So we have to wait and see. But yeah, I think for me, best United can come out of this game is a draw. And even for me, a draw won't be good enough. But I don't see United going there and winning, especially with what's expected for the team that he's going to play. So yeah, we'll have to wait and see. But yeah, guys, safe for coming through. Make sure you smash that like button and make sure you subscribe to my channel at Gav Goes In. Um, I'm gonna be back tomorrow, but I've also got a stream, guys, coming up on Monday with Elite Baller, and I'm gonna try and get Adam Fami on as well. If you know Adam Fami, Adam Manred, obviously has appeared on shows with Rants and with Side TV as well, and on the Man Them Talk. So I'm gonna try and get him back on again. So yeah, be sure to tune in and subscribe to my channel, guys. As I said, that Gav Goes In, and smash that like button, and I'll catch you guys in a bit. Take it easy.